The latest information for the housing market in Seattle has been released, and it's showing home prices are going down. Stay tuned to see the rest of the information and data that was released. I'm going to be going over the market update for November data. We are in December now, and new market data was just released. We are going to see that home prices are going down, and some interesting statistics and information regarding number of listings and new listings. So let's go ahead and get into it and take a look. I'm going to show the October data on the left and November data on the right. This is to give you an idea of how they compare from month to month. The median close price in October was $595,000, and in November it was $575,000. So we see that the median sales price has gone down by $20,000 in just 1 month. Closed sales, there were 6,464 closed sales for residential homes and condos in October. For November, there was 5,194. So right there you can see a difference of about 1,200 homes from October to November. And again, this is looking at closed sales. So we are seeing a shift in some different categories. All right, now we're going to look at closed sales from a dollar value perspective. In October, the total dollar value was $4.68 billion, and in November it was $3.68 billion. So $1 billion difference in total value from October to November. In my opinion, that's a pretty big change. New construction. In October, we saw that the median sales price was $699,994. And in November, it was $690,000. So it went down about $10,000 overall. It's not a huge change, but nonetheless, it's going down. And we are seeing that with new homes. They're offering a lot more incentives and buyer bonuses to kind of get them through the door to purchase these homes that were built. Available inventory. In October, there was 2.2 months of supply of homes. And in November, it's 2.36. It's not a huge increase, but we are seeing that trend again of showing a slowing market. In the Seattle area, most homes were selling within 1 to 2 weeks when the market was crazy hot. But now we are seeing homes sitting longer and staying on the market for over 2 months on average. The number of active listings on the market in October were 14,214, and in November, 12,245. This is looking at how many total listings were active, whether they were listed before the month or not. This is looking at the overall total, not new listings specifically. Now we will see the new listings that were added in each month. In October, there were 7,260 new listings added to the MLS, and in November, there was 4,890. That's a big shift right there. I mean, that's about 2,400 homes less that were listed on the market in November. Now, this time of year in the Seattle area, it is slower because in fall and winter, with the rain and the cold and just the holidays, there's less housing activity usually occurring. But I think these numbers are a little lower than what an average market would be, and some of that could be because of the recession and layoffs occurring and all kinds of fears that pop into people's minds with the economy. And I don't blame them. It's all in the news, and we are seeing some shifts. But these numbers that we have seen already are showing that it is having an impact on the market. Pending sales. In October, there were 6,435 pending sales, or homes that were in contract is what they mean when they say pending. 5,106 homes in November were pending or under contract. So we are seeing a change there, which makes sense. If there's less listings overall, then we are going to see less homes that are under contract. What are my thoughts and opinions regarding this data that we just looked at? As a real estate broker, from my perspective, I am not too surprised to see some of this data, because in fall and winter, we do see a shift in the market with the rain and the cold and now sometimes snow. Many people are wanting to just wait until the spring or the earlier part of the year to get their house listed. I had this experience with several of my clients. Many don't want to do too much during this time of year, but because of the economy and the recession that we are in, or one that will be coming, many people think we will be going into a recession, which doesn't surprise me too much. If you've been reading the news, there are signs that show a recession could be on the horizon. People are a little worried to make any big changes or moves. Sellers are staying put. because if they sell and they buy another home somewhere else, the interest rates will be so high, it may not be worth it for them to move out of their house that they got a 2.75 or 3% interest rate on their mortgage. So that's one factor, which is limiting inventory. But on the other side, buyers are wanting to stay put because it's very expensive right now to afford a mortgage on a home, and they want to see what's going to play out. A lot of people are just staying put, but once there's a decrease in the interest rate from the Fed, I do believe that's going to help jumpstart the housing market once again and make it stronger. I believe that the Seattle market will continue to stay strong, even if it's been softening recently. And the strong labor force, and because there's not as many places to build new homes here locally, there will be that demand for housing now and in the future. So if you're wanting to buy, I would say continue to look for a place to purchase with your agent, and there will be more negotiation that you can have on that side, and it will help you feel better about the purchase. You can always refinance later if the interest rates go down, which they will, but it's possible interest rates will go up as well. And if they do, then that means you're gonna have to wait even longer to purchase a home. If you're a seller and you have a low interest rate on the house, selling may not make sense for you right now unless you have to sell for family emergency or for job opportunity. But if you do have a lot of equity in your home and you do want to sell, that is a good way to pull out that equity and put it into, maybe a business venture or a relocation or whatever it may be. There are those opportunities. So those are my opinions on the market and the data that I looked at. I hope this information was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see future content that I put out, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button and you can be updated when new videos are released. Thank you and have a good day.